Hello everyone. Today we'll talk about DFS traversal with timestamp. This presentation is done by Ziauddin Choudhury and Nafisa Iman Prami. What is DFS? Depth first search or depth first traversal is a recursive algorithm for searching all the vertices of a graph or tree data structure. Traversal means visiting all the nodes of a graph. How DFS works? Depth first search algorithm starts with the initial node of the graph and then goes to deeper and deeper until we find the goal node or the node which has no children. The algorithm then backtracks from the dead end towards the most recent node that is not yet fully explored. If any undiscovered vertices remain, then one of them is chosen as a new source and search is repeated from that source. Coloring scheme for vertices in DFS. Vertex is not processed yet. Initially, all vertices remains white. When vertex is being processed in DFS for this vertex has started but not finished, then vertices remains gray. Vertex and all its descendants are processed and is said to be fully explored. At the end, all the vertices will be black. Time complexity of DFS. The time complexity of the DFS algorithm is represented in the form of O V plus E, where V is the number of nodes and E is the number of edges. Applications of DFS. We can create minimum spanning tree for all the pair shortest path using DFS on an unweighted graph. We can detect cycles in a graph by using DFS. We can also find the path between two given vertices U and B. Also, topological sorting can be performed by using DFS. We can also find strongly connected components of a graph. Now my teammate Ziauddin Choudhury will talk about the simulation of DFS.
Hello everyone, I'm Ziauddin Choudhury. I will be explaining depth first search traversal along with the timestamps. There are 10 different nodes in the graph, each represented by 10 different letters. I have shown two squares on each side of the nodes. The nodes are represented by the circle and the two different squares are on both sides. The left one would represent the starting time of visit of the node and the right one would represent the ending time of the traversal. Accordingly, three different colors are used, which are discussed by Prami, and which would mean white would mean that the node is still undiscovered, gray which is the intermediate state, like it's still discovered but not yet finished, and black would mean that the node doesn't have any more undiscovered child left and the ending time, the finishing time would be placed. The traversal would be processed in an alphabetical order starting from A, which means DFS is called from A. So A would be colored gray at first. The time starts from 1, so the starting time of A will be 1. In depth first search, we always aim to go as much as deep as possible. So we will first be checking that whether A has any child. We see that the B is child of A, so we will be visiting B. So the starting time of B will be 2. B has two childs, A and C. Since A is already visited at first, so next we will go to C. C will have a starting time of 3. Then we notice that C has two undiscovered childs, D and E. Since we are proceeding at an alphabetical order, so we will be visiting D at first. D will have a starting time of 4, but since D doesn't have any child, so we can say that D is completely explored and D would be colored black. It would have a finishing time of 5. Then we will backtrack to its parent, which is C, and check that it has a child E, which is not discovered. So E would be colored gray next, since it is visited, and it will have a starting time of 6. Then we also see that E doesn't have any child, so we have to end it there itself. It will be colored black and finishing time of 7. We will backtrack to C. We will see that it doesn't have any more unvisited child, and so it would end exploring, and we will color it black. It would have a finishing time of 8. We will again backtrack to B and check if it has any unvisited child, which is F. So we will be proceeding in that way similarly through F. and providing the starting and ending times accordingly. Now the starting time of f would be 9, then f would be visited, childs will be checked, f has a child g will be visited gray. Then we will try to go as much as deep as possible, g to h, h to I to j. After providing the starting time of j, we will notice that we cannot go any much deeper. So j is completely explored and it will be colored black, and finishing time of 14 will be provided. From there we will start backtracking. We will proceed back to I is completely visited, so I will be black, and finishing time of 15 will be provided. Then we will backtrack to h accordingly, and h and g. So then we will backtrack to f. Finishing time of f will be 18. Then we will go back to b as usual, since it doesn't have any child, so it will be finished visiting, and the ending time will be 19. At last we will visit our starting node a again and check if it has any unvisited child left. We can see that a has a child g, but it is already visited at first. It's finished, it has finished exploring, so all that is left, we have to finish our journey here itself. So the ending time of a will be 20. The starting and ending times are provided accordingly. This is the way of visiting the graph in an alphabetical order.